Hi, everyone. I'm going to give some time to get everybody in here. Just want to say hi, hello. Welcome to my first live. So I'm going to do this for an hour. We're going to be repotting some of my plants that I'm going to be gifting for this holiday season. And so some of them are in sphagnum moss. And so I'm going to share that with you all. I had a little bit of trouble first time getting my live to start. I have another application open, so that's why I didn't want to start. So I first want to say hello, and we're going to be doing this for an hour. I'm going to do this for like 20 minutes increments, and then we're going to go from there. And if you can't join me in this video, then it's okay. You can go back on this video on another day, and then also watch it. Get my little guy out of the way. Let's see. First, need to really pot this Pachyclida. A lot of people have had issues with sphagnum moss, and I think it's easier to use. Well, at least for me. I should have put that little repotting mat down. Let's get that. So this is basically how I remove the sphagnum moss from the plant. And some of it's going to be really root bound into it, and that's okay. Just gently take off as much sphagnum moss as we can. Some people prefer not to, but I prefer to do so. And even if it's like inert material, this oh my. Sometimes there is some growth to the plant, but overall, it doesn't. Oh my. There we go. Overall, it doesn't decay it. You just have to make sure that you don't really have really wet sphagnum moss, because if you do, then your plant will suffer. So later on, you can go and place this in water, and then just allow it to soak. For me, I'm just going to place it into some soil, and it'll be fine. Remove that one out the way. Some Hoya Crimson Princess cuttings that I'm going to pot up. So I'm going to gift. See the little area, the little roots right there? So tiny. And then I have what is this one? This is a Monstera lacellariana. And then if you all ever come across this issue when you have a yellowing leaf, you want to make sure that it doesn't have any past. This one's just dying off. But you want to make sure that you want to cut it at like above this little line. The reason behind that is because it just allows new growth to emerge from the little line. Is where new growth will emerge from there. I hope you all are having a nice and wonderful holiday season. What am I doing next? Trying to get all of them set up first before I start like rambling and just going all over the place. Have some Dishidia. I really like Dishidia. It's just really easy to grow in my experience. And they're really tiny and cute. I also have these little variegated ones. Where'd they go? They're so tiny. Take these out of Sphagnum moss. I also just want to like thank you all so much for like watching my videos and supporting me in all sorts of ways. Small channel and small business and all that, but it's been really like actually really fun just doing all of it and learning so much. I met a lot of like really cool people and through it all just like grown to appreciate a lot of things that I never even thought I could do. It's just pretty cool to do that, you know, finding things that you're passionate about and then you can actually like share that with other people and help them grow in that way as well. Have these little variegated string of hearts. Have so many around them. These propagate so easily and fast too. So I'm just gonna. I have like a mother plant around here somewhere, and then also the string of hearts, the Orange River. That variety just grows quickly. Oops. So I also want to like talk about what is going on. You know, I've changed a lot of like websites and just merging a lot of things together, trying to make sure that everything's a little bit simpler for everyone to enjoy and also make it a little bit easier on purchasing and have everything in just one place. The blog is just such a really easy and great place for myself to just like share my found knowledge with you all, create groups and forums and speak to you all and have access for like the Discord group in there. So that's why I really created it. It's more like a Blue Lotus Garden, just like a community based plant shop, and it's just I have the take a plant, leave a plant on there, and the take a plant, leave a plant is it's a way of me like giving back. Plants grow so fast and so much, and I think I love appreciating them, and I love sharing that appreciation with you all. Um, and a lot of like people have found such appreciation for plants that they didn't even know. So it's been great that way. A little coffee, a little midnight coffee. Okay, now I'm gonna pot them up. There's just so many. Oh, get so I have my soil over here. As you see, it's nice and aerated with perlite. So that's how I usually keep my soil. And then just like scoop. Oops. What I like about these like tall pots is like it's great for these kind of like plants that are just great to just place in here because once you do, they root so easily. You just boop, done. I don't know about y'all, but I've like really found such an appreciation for Hoyas. They've just been so easy, like for me to grow, and they grow so fast, and they have such a great history behind them. Like there's just so much to know about them. Like I didn't know about like certain species of them, and they just are such wonderful little plants. And there's so many varieties out there. Oh my god. I think I recently I recently purchased a parasitica. I think it's the AH006, and I really enjoy that one. It has like a little splash to it, and the seller said as it grows, it might have more splash, so it's always great. I mean, not the seller. As I was reading about it, I think it said that it could like have more splash because there was like different pictures of it, but I think it's just the light or like the condition it was in. Also, plants grow differently in everybody's condition, so either way, it's a fun plant. I literally placed like three of pearl cuttings. They're so tiny. They're like variegated. I placed these in one of, and these just went crazy. So I just propagated it, and I want more. I would love to have like big ones, and then just have like the drapiness of like some sphagnum moss, not sphagnum moss. What is it called? Some moss, like faux moss, draping off of it. That's basically how like I do this, and then I bottom water them because then I don't risk of like over watering them for the first time. Next, I really like this variegated one. It's such a fun variety to grow. Here you are. Also, I'm starting a second channel. I'm getting that in the works. So we're gonna be talking a little bit of like the future things of the channel, of this channel and the other channel. So this channel will be all about like the plants and all about like what's going on and the plant shop and updates. And then on my second channel, I want to just get a little bit more artistic and just share some things with y'all about, that I do as well. So I'll be doing that. It looks like nothing. They're so tiny, but they grow fast. Let me get another soul. This one's just like become like one of my favorites. It grows so fast. So once I put it in there, it's just gonna take off. I think it grew these two cuttings in like a month. It's not. That wasn't that bad. Oh, I recently bought some hens, so that's exciting, and I'm gonna share that with you all on my blog, and then also on this channel. So there'll be like future videos of the hens, and I haven't seen pictures of them yet. So once they arrive, I'll definitely share them with you all. I will be building my chicken coop soon, so I'll definitely like share that with y'all. What's I do? I don't know about y'all, but this is like also one of my favorite Hoyas. I enjoy the thick leafed Hoyas, and then also the really big ones. Those are fun. I love the big ones. Containers. Didn't know if I was going to need more containers or not. Just do this. I love Dishidias. They're just so fun. They do well. Well, the Dischidia Iwantha, that one does really well in like colder climates. Oh, little Dischidia, so cute. I'm really excited about those hens though. Those are like that's what's been on my mind this whole time, and just like getting to like learn about like laying egg, like how they lay eggs, and then also how like I don't know, like it's just this is cool, and then I get to like explore like worm composting. So I built the worm composting system, and we'll definitely like have that on site, so that way I could like share that with people and sell some, and just like really grow like different little businesses along the way. And I don't know, I also want to like find ways of giving back to the communities. Like I know of a community garden, so I'm a big fan of community gardens, and I'm gonna want to explore more of those. I need to get out more, and just once I have this, once I feel more comfortable with like setting up the website and stuff like that, and after this month, like next year, it's going to be like really, really amazing in my opinion. And it's just like, like seeing your little like passion, your little dream, your little goals like achieving, and yeah, it's just that's just great to see. And then helping people along the way, I that's really been like the blessing out of it all. Like seeing how it's just like gives back and on its own really. And this is so lonely. I feel so bad, but it'll be all right. It's like so tiny and it's little. We'll watch like in a month this whole thing will be full. Those grow lights just like help so much. So many of like my plants have survived because of them. I have these little lineares. These are like so fun. Little stick plants. I really want to like pot up my herbs. I have all these herbs that I just want to like, but I don't want to do it because then they're just gonna like, it's just not the time yet. Oh my god, a little Hoya. And I also like self-design all my merchandise, so you can check that out on the blog. So if you like to support the blog that way, I just have a lot of ideas and plans along the way for what I plan for what this is going to be doing. Oh my god, look at these roots, little roots. Okay. So many plants. I've been actually scaling down. Like I've had to, it's just like I felt like I really felt like plants were becoming like fast fashion in a way, and that might be like a controversial thing to say, but really, like, I don't know, someone has to say it. Like it was becoming a little overwhelming. There was so many plant cells and things like that, and I understand. I definitely understand. Like your get your coins. But it was just like it started to become like fast fashion, and it was just like calm down, like a little bit like so many plant sales every day. Um, and that's really why I wanted to focus more on the education part of this all, because that's what brought me joy, and that's really where I found myself first overall. Because this plant shop started from like helping others. I started from propagating a little rosemary and little like basil, and then my neighbor was like, "Do you have this rue?" And I was like, "Yeah, I have rue." And I definitely went and started getting a rue plant, and then from there uh, I started asking other people uh, what other plants they liked, and then I started learning about that. And I really started with like philodendrons. Philodendrons were like really fun, and uh, they were just like really easy also to propagate, especially because they were really pest free. I got all these like plants everywhere. I always make a big mess, and I'm so glad that I have this little like studio to do all this. But I'm going to be building my greenhouse, and well, I'll have help, of course, and just other little things. And I think the chicken coop is supposed to get here on the 14th, so I'm really excited about that. I I don't know. Back in Mexico, I used to have like little chicks because like my grandfather. I don't know if y'all know, but in Mexico, everybody sold little chickens everywhere, and my grandfather would have little chicks, and so I would just like always have a little chick around, or I would ask for a chick. Hello. So yeah, and that's just like really like how I've enjoyed more of like the education part of like having plants, and then and also focusing on that, and just really enjoying that process, and sharing that, because like really like selling plants is fun and it's great, but it's just a little like a lot. um, and also it's a little bit like a lot of research, and there was just too much research. It was great research, but it was just a lot of research for me to do by myself like every day. So I had to like slow it down, and I just wanted to focus more on what really brought me joy, and that's really just the education part of it all. And that's where the blog comes from. It like I share my found knowledge on there, and then members get to create their blogs as well, and um, comment and make forums, and really just want to like share that knowledge. I was reading in a book that you like back then people used to like restrict that knowledge and stuff, and just really not. I don't know. I don't believe in restricting knowledge. I think knowledge should always be shared, and to a degree, I understand all the other stuff, but yeah. I should really pot those herbs another time. Okay, everyone. Well, I appreciate you all joining me on my little live. You can look back on this video. I'm gonna make more live videos. They're a little bit easier on me to make, especially when I'm trying to like get the store going. So I might be making more live. So mark that little notification down below, so that way you won't miss a live. I have some grow tent updates for Vlogmas number 11. So stay tuned for tomorrow. Join me tomorrow on Vlogmas 11, and I'll share with you all some Vlogmas updates and also some more little tips on how to take care of your plants. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Y'all have a happy holidays. Take care out there. Bye. Where's the little empty? I kept pushing it.